are fighting them. Yeah. Potentially get your ship.
Your logic is undeniably sound. Let's do it. Where is he?
Like I just love it 'cause it's like imagine if you had like this super broken, beat up ship, and then there's this really nice chair in the dead center in the ship, and that's what I pointed to and says, "Look how nice that ship is." And he's like, "Yes, perfect."
Yep.
That chair is magnificent. You are right. We need to go get that right now.
Uh-huh.
It's all worth it.
All right, nope, you're right. Start the second apocalypse. Fuck this place. I need out.
Okay, so what's your plan to start to do that?
Oh no, I mean we're just heading home right now.
We'll get
Okay, you're going home.
We'll go get Grindelwald or whatever, and
Grindel. It's not bad. Pretty close. It's probably like his brother.
yeah.
Yep. Or like one of those like scenarios where it's like a brother in quotations, like a mage brother.
Yep.
Yeah, it's part of his ball.
I think as long as nothing impedes us, we're gonna head home and talk to him about this location.
All right, sounds good.
So I think that we're
Oh,
we're
I'm on
right?
massive painkillers also, by the way, so I probably won't remember this
You don't
conversation.
need anymore.
So I'm just saying I probably won't remember what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean you're a doctor, so you can prescribe yourself the exact amount of pain medication you want to.
Oh, it is not caring, just get the pain away.
Mind-numbing levels of painkillers. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
That
So
was too much, and I didn't want any more of it.
yep, that's fair. Absolutely fair.
So
Yeah. So you guys head back out of the city. It generally going like the direction that you came from down this big road here. You don't encounter any issues from the local vermin. They kind of scamper around, but they don't seem interested in attacking vehicles.
All right. So if we were just vehicles all the time.
Yeah.
all right. New goal: become Transformers.
Yeah.
That would solve a lot of problems.
With
I do want to point out
cybernetics.
that Transformers are strictly, legally banned from riffs in all canon stuff, any form of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually like attempt to do like a Transformers based thing back in the day,
Yeah.
like because like they have like Ninja Turtles and all that,
Yeah.
and like they got sued immediately.
Yeah, copyright infringement.
Yeah, but like everyone else was perfectly okay with them, like using parody versions of their stuff.
But yeah,
but,
they do like knockoff
Yep,
stuff.
and
That's-
like they got sued for their parody thing.
oh, that's
Really?
dumb.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually part of the that's
Ooh.
part of the reason why Palladium never got as big as like D&D and stuff. It's because they lost so much money from that.
Yeah.
And
Transformers.
also their rules.
They're
Yeah.
editors.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they could have afforded editors.
Maybe they could have afforded editors.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
that's true. All right. So back on the world map here, you guys were right here in this little dot. So we can label that since that's like that's something that you should probably know.
Wait, where? I was over by the dinosaur swamp for some reason.
Demon City.
I mean, that's about the same as the title of Dinosaur Swamp. Demon City, Dinosaur Swamp. It's the fucking same.
Yeah. It's all riffs.
Mhm. By the way, I think I mentioned before I want to go to the dinosaur.
Oh no, like
It's in Florida, right?
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh no,
like
it's in Georgia.
Florida,
like
Georgia
as
line.
stupid as it is, if like me and you just decided to say fuck this settlement and leave, I would be on board for that.
Okay.
Like if at any point in time like we're just sick of the desert.
Or if like Ben just throws a bunch of shit at us and we're like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. This is way too fucking much effort.
Let's get out of here.
We gave you blessed ground. We gave you fucking protection, and you're no. We're out. Enough. We're gonna go hang out with the fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's fine. The coalition will enjoy your ship, I'm sure.
I do want to.
Damn it.
Yeah, there was the you explaining to Willow what dinosaurs were, and she really wanted to go over there. So
I'm sure I've been to a planet where big creatures like that exist. Like that's the main.
Probably
Basically.
megafauna.
Yep.
Um,
All it takes is the fucking right oxygen levels and stuff.
Yep. All right. Anyways, so heading back to the settlement, what path do you want to go? This is like sort of mountainous right here, so it's more inconvenient to go around. If you want to go through there, you can. It just will probably have to like float over it most of the ways.
Yeah, that's. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I thought we actually wanted to find a way, because didn't we come from the southwest somewhere?
You guys, currently you've gone through here.
Yeah,
you've gone up and down this river, but you haven't really tried to go. I think you went through this area, which was fine.
Yeah.
So you could try and find a path through this little mountain range.
Yeah, we should, because if we're gonna make the Demon City at all a tradable place, we should try and find at least some form of travel that other people other than us could do.
All right. So do you guys want to give me a navigation roll then?
Oh, hold on. To get to Dinosaur Swamp?
No.
Oh, okay. 12?
No, to get just like over here.
Okay.
Like next game session, Quillen's like flying around in spaceships from your people. Navigation, 28, so that's a huge success.
Nice.
And I need to find my damn tan.
I guess I probably should have been piloting. He should have done navigation.
38.
Yeah. Are you driving the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give me a drive roll.
I wonder how long it would take to build that AI.
A 4.
Nice.
A 4.
Hey, I think I got a 5 before, so I think that beat me.
That's really good, yeah.
I mean, Willow got a 1 when we were driving through town that one time when you crashed.
Yeah.
Nice.
It seems like when you focus on it a lot, you are able to do it.
Also known as when nothing important is around.
Yeah. But yeah, this is actually fairly difficult driving. You do pretty well. Because like I said, it is mountainous, and with your combined knowledge and like mapping abilities with drones and flying and stuff, the mapping drone, you are able to find and sort of partially terraform a way over there. By terraform, I mean like just blast through the ground in places where like this isn't quite level. Let's just cut inconvenient. Yeah, let's run over this tree here. There we go. It's a path now. So you kind of make a path and map it out. It will probably be a lot faster in the future. So that's good.
Yeah, so when they invade us, they can get to us quicker.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you kind of head up that way. So that takes you. Let's see, leave there. Are you going to stop and rest when night falls? Probably about halfway there when nightfall hits.
Yeah, we probably should, just for the sake of making sure we're able to do combat if need be.
Yeah. All right.
We're also not in like a super big hurry to get back, so I'm sure like taking a break to ease up on the tank concentration for a little bit would be good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you kind of you chill out there for a little bit. You do sort of like find a place to rest, sort of in between in the more like scrubland area. Though you do see like with the drone or anything else flying up in the air, the sort of edges of the Saints Forest up to the north of you.
Oh yeah.
It's actually pretty close to the Demon City, all things considered.
I mean, that probably explains the demon spider and all that crap.
Magical energy concentrated in that sort of area. Probably something like that. Not that you guys would know anything about that. Yeah, so night goes by uneventfully. Nothing bothers you. And about halfway through the next day, you arrive back at your settlement After it's been like about a week of you guys being gone, maybe less than that. Like five days.
That wasn't too bad. We've been gone.
Yeah.
For
So a nice little expedition. At this point, like you have let's stay on this a little bit. You have pretty much mapped out like all of the state of New Mexico except for like the very western portion over here. But like this area.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, you know what that means, Rudge?
What?
We need to get some air superiority. Time to make a jet.
A jet? Like a
We need
jet
to-
stream?
I mean, I feel like air superiority would be the best way to make sure this area stays safe.
Right. We could just get surface to air defense. But
Missile silos. I mean, I guess that's not out of the realm of possibility. But yeah.
I mean, I
what
was
do we
just
what do we
thinking
got?
aircraft.
all right. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna use?
I mean, we have this tank full of components here.
Oh, that's right. Hakakash.
So you're gonna strip the tank for parts.
I mean, I'm thinking we could. Like, okay, so here's the thing. We should identify how much material we can truly get out of this thing. And like if we could legit make some aircraft, even if it's some kind of like light aircraft similar to the what are those things called that
The bikes.
yeah, the bikes, sky cycles.
Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
If we make some form of aircraft patrol vehicles, that gives us a huge advantage over,
Mhm.
at the very least, getting a heads up.
Right.
Very true.
That would work.
And presumably, if we can, repair some of the metal on the tank, so that way it's at least usable rather than not rusting and whatnot, it could potentially be a good source of materials and components.
Yeah. So the tank, you can, if you repair some of the stuff, it has some valuable components in it and quite a lot of good metal. Even though it's obviously not in perfect condition.
Yeah. Missing stuff is missing stuff at the end of the day.
Exactly. Just try and figure out how much heaviness.
Yeah, I mean, like, so if you want an example of what I know off the top of my head, I know like a M1A1 tank in real life is about 70 tons fully loaded, little under. And then I know that the hover tanks in the Triax book, I actually have that up here because I was working on my tank. Where is it here? The Phantom hover tank, which is you can compare it for size and whatnot. It is a 20-foot wide, 35-foot long hover tank. Is 52 tons fully loaded.
Okay.
And that's the hover tank from Triax, which is, a little bit better than Coalition technology. So
Yeah.
give or take.
So one thing to note: this tank does not appear to be a Coalition technology.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it was like like golden age, like
it's
back in the
golden
day.
age tech.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's why I was more comparing it to Triax because
Yeah. So it seems to be a fairly light tank. So it's probably like 40 tons.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously give or take whatever because it's missing.
Yeah,
shit too,
salvageable material wise, there's probably like
It's crazy.
Around a bit. I would say probably like half of it is like good material.
Yeah.
So 20 tons worth of that, and then I mean, the rest of it is like it lost some armor plating and stuff, and then there's some of the parts around the edges is just like not very good. I mean, you could still use it for like random stuff, but so like 10 tons worth of kind of crap. Which if you're trying to convert it into living metal, it would be a reduced ratio.
Yeah, so I guess like in terms of conversion, so because we need like the component value and whatnot, so what could we get out of it for living metal? Because I guess that's going to be probably our best bet.
So yeah, if you're gonna turn it into living metal, let's see. The 20 tons would be the high quality material,
Yeah.
which is 65% raw material value, and then the remaining like 5 is 55%. So if we just crunch the numbers on that real quick, we can do it.
Crunch 'em.
Oh god damn it!
Cracked my back.
Wrong one.
Oh, great.
Do math.
Do math.
No, that's what calculators are for.
Yeah, I know. That's what you're just you're poking your calculator, telling it to do
Yeah.
math.
15.75 tons, or if you want that in pounds.
Yes, that'd be like 31 odd thousand pounds.
Yeah, 31,500 pounds.
So Rudge, as a comparison, a light hover patrol car for the Nolians is roughly 2.5 tons fully loaded. So we could literally make a handful of patrol cars that would be at least comparable to the hover cycles. The hover cycles still have a little bit of speed on us.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're also more comfortable because they're actual fully enclosed vehicles.
Yes, you are quite
Like little
industrious.
seed pods.
Yeah, I'll see if it lets me do it this way. I don't know if it's going to or not.
So I'm on the handouts tab, and I was real quick just kind of reading through them, and at the bottom it says Path of the Travelers. I don't know why, but I read that as Path of the Travoltas.
Yes, those who worship the great John Travolta.
Yes, exactly. They found all his movies or manuscripts or something. Who is this great Travolta? Who dances?
Oh, very, very, very sleek.
Yes.
So something like that. And those wouldn't be anything heavy damaging. Again, they're very comparable to the Sky Cycles.
Mm-hmm.
Same idea where you could technically have a passenger, but it's uncomfortable as shit, so
Right.
you don't want to do it. Same general idea, pulse laser, pistol, turret on the front, and then drop down missiles if it's a military vehicle. If it's just a standard patrol car, it won't have the mini missiles.
Right.
So that's an idea that I had. So that would give us something to patrol our territory with from the sky.
Cool. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
And then obviously still have to work out the stats with Ben because this is just what I've come up with for the Nolians over time, and we can work out those details. Otherwise, what we could do is potentially work on getting us a actual robot or exploration vehicle for us.
Like what?
Well, I mean, like a battle robot. It's like an actual assault robot that could actually fight.
Oh, right.
So like a true robot, not just power armor. Either for base defense or just general badassery.
Indeed.
Because those are, roughly, upwards of 20 tons. So we're looking at, at least being like 3/4 of the way there. And then if we did like a exploration vehicle, my original design back in the day was to have like a bug type thing. I never fully, came up with it because we got really distracted from what we were originally doing.
Like land hopper.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of it on the Google Doc, but I for some reason don't have it.
I feel like you posted that in.
Yeah, I mean it's probably there somewhere in Discord.
It's probably way up.
Yeah, it's gonna be like ages ago. And we got sidetracked really easy. Yeah, I don't know if I ever talked with Rudge about it. We might have.
About what, the robot?
Yeah.
Maybe a little. I think you might have. Definitely about all the drones and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they're both good things. The first thing you'd have to do, do you want to convert that material into?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd want to talk to Rudge
living
about
metal.
it first.
Oh yeah, I think so. That'd be fun.
Because otherwise we could just literally just repair the tank if we wanted to.
And have a tank. Hover tank.
Oh, that's, damn it. That's quite. Why are you asking me? That's the decision. That's that. Bunch of flying cars or one hover tank. We need the air defense, or at least the. Yes, I think the cars, the living metal, because then you can build what you need.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the. I feel like the patrol cars is just a good idea.
Yes, as do I. I'm not a tactical genius.
All right.
I was thinking something like this, like a large exploration vehicle like this, where it's basically like a gigantic, bus.
Like a land strider.
Yeah, where basically the idea is the back portion of the bug would be like laboratory for us, laboratory and workspace. The center would be general living and storage, and then the front would be the cockpit and, command station, because that'd be like a true robot.
Oh boy, yep, that thing is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like a internal gyro on the abdomen, so your stuff doesn't get jostled around while it's moving.
Because the idea is that it obviously can't fly. The big wings that are sticking up are actually just to shield our laboratory and stuff.
Is that armor?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's essentially just protection against missiles and stuff.
Yep. Big dome shields or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because originally that's what Willow wanted to work on first, but then we did a lot of exploring without needing that. So
is this the thing that laid the egg that Ripley built?
I don't remember those movies well enough to say yes.
Oh.
No, Dr. Ripley from our zombie game. He built a mobile lab that was in the shape of an egg that could walk. Come on.
Built a walking egg.
Yeah, walking egg lab. And it's like, all right, so now this is a mobile giant robot lab.
Insect.
Huh. So this shat out that.
Yeah. Okay, so
mobile labs.
Yeah, I mean,
everyone builds mobile labs. Indeed.
Pretty useful when you're a scientist.
Yeah, I know. I had one in my ship. Now I just have one in my robot. But it's tiny. I can't fly it around and be sure.
Like a briefcase worth.
Yeah, I know. You're building a whole facility.
Yeah, I mean, because the idea with that too is, and that gives us a secure fortress at any point in time if we need it to.
And we could just leave.
Yep.
All right, we're taking the giant walking fly. Walking fly. That's a terrible name.
That's probably what we'd call it too.
Yep.
So, the land fly.
The land fly. The air shark.
So what would your preference be?
What? I like the cars or this thing.
Okay. So, well, what we could do, I don't have any form of stats for that thing even drawn up. I was basing it off the Behemoth, which is in the first Rifts book, which is not even in the Ultimate Edition, so I'd have to look that up again.
I mean, it's probably
it's massive, but it's just rudimentary metals and stuff.
Yeah, it's not super chunky.
It's just
size, weight,
walking legs and
spindly,
some space and.
Yeah, the Behemoth is the big Yeah, I know the thing you're talking. Oh, that's not in Ultimate Edition, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's in the old editions. My guess
is that land strider thing with legs, right?
Yeah, it has two. It basically has 2-ish legs, and then in the picture it's grabbing a tree.
Yeah, Right. Mm-hmm.
That's an awesome description.
That thing's
it
pretty
has two-ish legs.
Well, I can't remember if it has 4 or 2. I'm pretty sure it's just 2.
I think I think you're right.
It's been so long since I've
Are they like leg and a half?
see if I have the.
Yeah, it has 2 legs and 2 arms.
Oh yeah, I suppose I could just look up Rift's behemoth.
Yeah, just Google search it.
Cool.
Kind of looks like a sort of derpy T-Rex, actually.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking huge. So like, yeah, they like picks up trees to move them out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's what we do.
Yeah, basically, like imagine like if you took us and like just made it so we didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So either way, you're going to turn the metal.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So the question there then is, are you going to split it up into multiple trees?
Yeah, definitely.
I think you could do one tree, but it would be like a very big tree.
Yeah, no,
It would
I mean,
be hard to disguise it.
Yeah, anytime we're doing like large quantities, it's definitely gonna make a forest.
Okay. Yeah. So how let's see. I would say like you could probably put like 5,000 pounds into a tree.
Yeah, bearish.
Without it going taller than like the trees around the cliffs. I think you put the other metal trees back here, right?
Yeah, I put them up on the cliff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you could go up to 5,000 pounds a tree for that.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta go back.
So we'll actually So
I think we said it takes you like a day to
to convert that.
to create a seed, and then you plant it and starts growing.
We're essentially hanging out here for a week.
Yep. So you're growing trees for a week.
Which sounds like something she would do.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, so that.
After that, hold on, I'm gonna go take a bio break.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, back.
Blaine stepped away for a second as well.
Mm-hmm. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm just sitting here.
All right, waiting.
Thinking. Yeah.
Thinking how to kill us.
Brooding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooding. Oh. Well, don't brood.
Why not?
I don't know. Stewing's better.
I do like stew.
Right. See. You can sit and stew, and at least you get something to eat when you're done.
Yeah, slurp it up a little bit.
Right. But if you sit and you brood, then it's just nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't. The only thing you brood is like eggs and stuff.
Oh, right,
like
right.
nasty shit. You don't want to be involved in that.
No, you don't want to do any brooding with like kobolds or anything.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
The brooding dens.
Don't want to be involved in that.
No, I guess slads. They brood.
Yeah, I think that's like a general term for like tending to eggs.
Yeah, I suppose. Anytime there's a den of eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes and such.
Brooding upon your clutch of eggs.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, slugs don't really do that, I guess, because they give their eggs to other people.
Oh, forcibly?
Or yeah, like the claws, like put the eggs into you, and then you like explode and turn into a slad. And it's like the worst.
It's like they watched Alien and like, oh man, the face hugger is such a cool thing, but it's so obvious. They know what's up. What if it was just an infection? Like you get scratched and now you're pregnant. And
I wonder if...
Oh, that's horrible, man. Yeah, right. Eventually, though, after so many generations, adventurers would know what's up. Yeah, and they just want to kill all the slads. Yeah, so we can issue entire campaigns to just go take out entire slad mounds. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I bet they did base the slads off of Alien, because AD&D was released from 1977 to 1988.
Okay.
And Alien released in 1979. And the slads came out. It's 8 years after, but I'm sure it was still influential in the decision.
Yeah, because who's to say when they saw it?
Yeah.
Like,
no, they came out in the Fiend Folio in 1981, so 2 years after.
Okay, there you go.
So, yep, confirmed.
Undeniable proof.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's all we need.
No need to call Gygax.
Yeah. I was wondering if they predated Alien, because I know like Shadowrun, The Matrix, and Shadowrun, that concept actually predates The Matrix, the movie. So surprisingly enough, they didn't steal that from.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's been like older.
There's been other. Okay, yeah,
like
I'd believe that.
Even that have done that.
The sort of
like maybe even like
called it The Matrix
or something. Like there's just been random.
I mean, I'm sure there is, like, have been media that has explored that like simulated reality thing, but
yeah,
I don't know of one personally that has called it The Matrix.
Right, and there was definitely, like, The Matrix was also definitely the first one to, I guess, do it at that scale. I get, where it's the.
All right, I'm back.
It's all of existence kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome back. We're just talking about The Matrix. Because
all
that's how
conversations eventually end there.
Oh yeah.
Either there or like fucking earthworms or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys planning on spending a bit of time doing
yeah. I mean,
planting trees.
Yep.
I go and check out the camp in general. Yeah,
so there are a couple of things of note that occur upon your arrival and in the first couple of days.
Any goings on?
first thing, once you guys get back after a little while, Dusty kind of comes over and greets you and says, "Hey there, welcome back. Just thought you might like to know we got a visitor come around. Seemed pretty friendly.
Was it a freak show? Oh no, you said friendly. Definitely not.
Nah, haven't seen that thing around. Nah, some guy got some metal, quite a lot of chrome. Says he met you someplace, loner type. Name's Willoughby.
Oh, yeah. He was one of our rescue missions. We fished him out of a sewer after being completely removed of all his cyberware.
Well, yeah, he did say that he owed you one. Got him
locked up in the brig.
Yep. He says he's loitering around our bigger building there. I think some of the folks around here have sort of turned that into something of a tavern.
Oh, great! I will definitely have to inspect it.
It'll be this building.
Which one?
One of the the larger one right there.
The big brown one.
Yep. It says, yeah, well, anyways, figured you'd let you know. He said he could use a vacation, so came out here. Seems kind of gotta be pretty resourceful to call this a vacation out in the wilderness here. That's what I say, but especially when you're a human and your skin is as squishy as a warm pudding.
Warm pudding it is, but he has a few enhancements. I think he does all right.
That's true. Pudding with a metal shell on it.
Yep, that's tough to eat. Well, yeah, I told him to head on up here if he ever wanted to, and if he wanted to, pitch in and work, he could. Otherwise, he could do what he said, and take a little load off. So we'll see how long he stays around.
Well, I'd recommend swinging by and saying howdy to him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a chat. Thank you. Anything else?
No, not too much. Got a
breach of security?
Yeah, there's a couple of those big wolf critters that kind of like the one we got up there, old Chompy. But they came by trying to look for to nab a couple of the kids, when they're out playing. But we shot them and managed to get their hides and their meat. So
well done.
Yeah,
you guys are pretty resourceful without us.
Oh, we make do. Gotta say, this life out here's it's a lot calmer than I'm used to. Fighting in the heart of the Pecos Empire. Kind of like it.
Yeah,
more relaxed.
Just about to ask if it suits you or if you would want to get back to the...
Don't get me wrong. I like shooting a big gun at something as much as the next fella, but it's nice to just kick back and watch the crops grow in between bouts of extreme violence.
Exactly. So I'll tell you one thing. There's always a calm before every storm. And the longer we can ride this calm out, the better.
I know that all too well.
But I think if our establishment gets a little too big for its britches, we will get noticed, and we will be in for those big gunfights.
And if we should be careful. If that is the plan in the future. I don't know. We haven't gathered that many more from our original group, but it seems like we're setting up trade lines, and when where there's trade, people tend to follow and linger if they choose.
There is we have made a slight enemy to the. Did we tell him about our expedition?
Yeah, I assume you told him about the coalition thing.
Uh-huh.
And he's probably just like, yep, sounds about right.
Right. So we, so if they find this place, we'll definitely either have to relocate or defend it with all we've got. In which case we may lose. But I'm sure this would be brought up later anyway. But if it came down to it, we would rather, Willow and I would rather leave this place indefinitely and lead the coalition away from it than bring reckoning upon it. It's a good life that we've helped build.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't. The coalition would probably be fine with some of these folks, but well, myself, obviously, they would not have any problems, or would have some problems with, and our strange old man, he
would come with us.
Oh well, that's resolved.
Whether he would like it or not.
Either way, I think that people here can all agree that they appreciate your liberal governorship over that of the coalition.
Yes.
Most of these folks grown up on the frontier. They're not used to the marching around in black armor and boots and the like.
As I can't imagine that would do well for the common folk.
Yeah, I mean, our level of government is let you guys govern yourselves unless we need to step in.
Yeah,
You're
more like guardians than governors.
Yeah, that's exactly what Willow would say. She's like, I'm here more of as a guardian than a governor. If you guys need my input, I'll tell you, but...
Yeah.
Well, that's fair enough.
I mostly am here to... If someone fucks up beyond...
Get my fucking ship.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to get my ship, but I'm here as a governing body only in the fact that don't fuck this place up that we built for you.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much all of Dusty's thing. His update and ramblings.
And you can put that at the next city hall meeting.
Well, I certainly will. Although I don't think we have a city hall or meetings.
Well, that's probably good. You don't need too much input. Just have the right people doing the right things and things get done.
Sounds about right.
You get to open things up to the peanut gallery and then shit goes to hell. And now, then I get real, kind of caste system-y.
You go off on all this,
this
big long political tangent about the pitfalls of bureaucracy.
Yep, exactly. Because I fucking hate it. And you open up to votes and all this shit, then you get stupid laws passed and ordinances, and fucking someone's cat has more rights than you do, and stupid. See, this is why that's why I don't want to govern.
Yeah, that sure sounds like something, even though I didn't understand half the words you said there.
It's alright. That's what we're gonna avoid.
Willow's over there taking notes. She's like, how does a cat get more right than...
Oh, you don't want to know. Through the votes, let me tell you. through 2.5 million cat owners, that's how.
Fair enough.
We don't even know how they wound up on that planet. It's freezing cold.
Invasive species.
Yeah, Siberian cats. I mean, they're all probably tigers.
I was imagining domesticated cats that are just literally a ball of insulated fluff.
No, they're the Siberian tiger.
They roll.
Yep.
That's the genetically engineered de-evolutionized version of the Siberian Arctic tigers.
Yep.
That are native.
You're right.
They turned them into horrible lap kitties.
And then we traded. They traded them with us. And then we did some we'd looked at their code, their DNA, like, oh my god, these things are horrible abominations of what they used to be.
This is an abomination of nature.
Reverse engineer this immediately. We need to get their original form. There it is. Now we have like big magnificent beasts. And then through all that science and stuff, they got all these rights and stuff. Because now they can never be re-experimented on or anything, and blah blah blah. There we go. I'm making it up as I go. It's great.
All right, yeah. So, do you guys want to go talk to Willoughby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's get that.
All right. Yeah. So you go into like the bar, quote unquote, which is quite literally just a room with some tables and some food and stuff on a shelf over on one side. You meet him in there, and he kind of looks over and sort of raises his canteen as you enter, and he's like, they said you were gone on some kind of trip. Not a bad place you got here. A little rustic for my tastes, but
that's the point.
Use a different change of scenery.
I was hoping you'd say that. That's what I offered, and I meant it. This is off the grid as much as you can get.
You got any good booze around here?
Well, I'm working on it. I just opened up a microbrewery.
Good to hear. Doesn't seem like they got much other than water.
No.
Kind of weird.
Well,
Not sure the last time I've drunk water.
But doesn't it taste magnificent?
Not really.
Is it that super blessed water?
Probably something like that.
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah,
from the.
Oh yeah, it's from Sedna's lake.
Yep.
He's like, meh, tastes like nothing.
Well.
Exactly.
Yep.
Wonderful. Air.
Well, the distillery will be up after about, I don't know, however long that takes. 3 months.
Says,
until then, we'll have trade.
Notice you got some pretty good tech on your guys here.
A few expeditions, and we come back with what we can find.
Not soldiers, though.
Definitely not. You are.
I'm not a soldier.
No, but you fight.
I'm a killer.
Right? Yes. You fight like the better. Think you could assist with some training?
First time since I haven't really done anything like that before, but it's kind of painful to watch them walk around the way they do, to be honest.
See, I need find something to keep your mind active.
It's kind of, I looks up and says, tell you what, I think I'm gonna try roughing it out here for a while, see how that works for me. If I agree to give your soldiers some pointers.
I scoff at the soldiers.
He said it with air quotes.
No, I know it.
And you willing to give me a roof and some of that brew when you're done with it?
Oh, absolutely. That sounds like a fair enough trade if I've ever heard.
I actually have an idea that we could take this one step a little bit further. Would benefit all of us, actually. What if I was to create not a replica of you, but a drone, same general size and shape as yourself, that could train alongside you and fill in when you don't feel like dealing with the people?
Kind of like squints, like some kind of like
Give
robot copy.
Something like that, more so a training drone. Something you help. Something that between Rudge and I, we could come up with a learning robot that could mimic your training methods, perfect them, and then train others. So that way you don't always have to. And I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I don't even think you need to train our people if you want to hang out here. You're just as much welcomed as anyone else in this camp. As long as you pull your weight.
Give me something to do.
Exactly.
So that's what I figured. You can't be out here with nothing to do for more than 3 days. You go insane.
You've literally watched Willow stare at trees for 3 solid days, and that's why you probably say 3 days.
Yep. So I'm like, about, how long was that? 3 days? Yeah, I checked my notes. 3 days. Yes, 3 days you go insane.
Yep.
Or at least, real damn twitchy.
He kind of like nods and says, fair enough. Appreciate the hospitality. And if I end up ditching town all of a sudden, it's just kind of the way it goes sometimes.
You don't have to tell us. We've left town abruptly before ourselves.
If we end up leaving town and never see each other again, that's just what we do.
He nods and says, then you're familiar with kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
Expected.
Also, expected. We do deal. We have dealt a little bit with not fighting, but encountering the coalition. So it may come to bite us.
Yeah, I've had my share of encounters with them before.
They seem to be.
How do they feel about cyborgs, actually?
I thought they made them.
They make them, yeah.
Yeah, but making their own versus rogue types, though, is what I was wondering.
It's like, I'm pretty sure half my body, or at least more than half, is illegal in most of their cities.
That's what I was thinking.
Or, I have to pay up the ass for some bullshit license.
Well, maybe we'll come across.
If you know the right people, then you can avoid those channels. I don't operate much in the heart of the coalition. There's plenty of work out here in El Paso and other cities. Mostly El Paso.
Perfect. Well, thank you for taking me up on my offer. I'm sure our settlement will be more than sufficient enough for your needs. Even the killing ones, they will crop up eventually.
I'm sure they will. They always do.
So I'm gonna go get started on that brewery.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. So in the intermittent time, a couple days. The only other thing is, you guys mentioned you want to go talk. You wanted to talk to Stumpendorf. Do you want to do that right now, or do you want to?
So
while we're making the rounds, talking to your followers.
Yeah. It's getting back, checking on the camp, seeing what's up. Checking the kids. All right, who broke what?
The kids have some bugs for you.
Oh, that's right. The kids have bugs. Cool. So do I have
no new ones, but
an amount of bugs and nothing that I can make anything out of?
Got a couple of bugs that you can make some herbal medicines and stuff out of.
Okay. So more bugs. I can't remember where I put that. It's probably, let's see. I got so many pages.
Common bugs.
Yeah, I think we said something like that. There it is. Yep. Yeah, it's all bug samples.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had it written down as. So what's like units or doses? I don't know.
units.
Okay.
Yeah. Another unit of bug samples.
Cool. All right. And yeah, I will. Then we'll go talk to Stumpendorf, fucking Grindelwart.
All right, yeah. So he's in like the little shack that they gave him, playing with the iPad that you gave him to entertain himself.
That's right. It's got solitaire on it.
Yep. So like you see like you go in and he's like hunched over the iPad, and he's got like a card, like a stack, like a card castle stacked up on the table in front of him.
Impressive.
Pretty impressive one, yeah. Like, it's surprising that he could do that. But as you guys kind of like come in, he sort of like turns around and just like moves the tablet and just knocks the entire thing over. It's just like, oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
What do you want?
Oh, just
I am busy.
Are you now?
Yep.
Doing?
Well, thinking about stuff.
Didn't look like it.
This device, and he kind of like smacks it on the table. This is it's got a lot of pages on it. Perfect. Good for drawing things and brainstorming. I'm recalling more useful material.
Does that bode well?
Oh yes, of course.
For everyone else?
Oh, I imagine so.
All right. What are you planning on doing with all your surfacing knowledge?
Well, I don't know. Probably think about it. Isn't that what you do with knowledge?
You do. Eventually you act on it. So I'm wondering...
Do you now? I don't know.
All right. I'm just wondering which way you might lean on acting.
He kind of like tucks the tablet into his beard and thinks, it's like,
That's
well,
a hefty beard.
I haven't thought about that yet.
All right. Well, will you make me a deal? When you do think about it, you will let me in on the thought process.
Well, certainly. I don't imagine that it will happen anytime soon, though. Thinking about, well, I haven't done much in time.
Well, I'm assuming the last thing you did was venture forth into the spinstress's lair.
Oh, yes, I imagine I did. That would have made sense as to how I got there.
So, which is why I would like you to let me know when you decide to do something again.
I see what you mean. Yes, of course. And he just kind of like nods decisively.
Yes.
And then like looks at it, goes back to like open the tablet again.
All right, and then Willow, did you want to ask about the random encounter at the tower?
A bit. So we have come across a ley line point that seems to be centered around a very interesting geographical figure.
Remember, I know about those.
I show him the tower pictures and all.
Yeah, I mean, we have video footage of it and everything. I'll show him the drone footage.
Cool.
So, yeah, he will get up and like look at that very closely.
Yeah, I mean, Willow will sit and talk with him for a while about this. They basically explain everything she saw in detail. It doesn't show up properly in footage. It seems like at least a single rift opens up frequently enough where these demons are pouring out in large enough numbers to keep this city kind of in check at all times. It's irregular openings.
So as soon as you show him like the pictures and stuff, he shows no sign of listening to you while he's staring at them. You do the whole spiel, and he just is like staring intently at each one of these pictures in like the video